Being the First Lady comes with many responsibilities. I would like to know about your goal at the beginning of this important way.
Well, I'm not sure if you know, but I used to be an investment banker. I was heading to Harvard to do an MBA. So you could say that becoming First Lady was never a part of my career plan. This position doesn't come with a job description or a manual. And so I decided to approach it from a citizen's perspective. What could I do to make my country stronger and fairer? And from the very beginning, I was drawn to helping empower people that work very, very hard every day, often with limited resources, to make the best of their lives. Meeting these people, listening to their stories, and seeing for myself the difference that they make in their communities afforded me the opportunity to draw attention to their cause and help create a more enabling environment for them to thrive.
You established many important programs as microfinance, as scientific Olympiad, as youth empowered. What priorities has changed?
Well, my work in these development initiatives continues uninterrupted. They're very well established, and if anything, they have become more important since the beginning of the war. But of course, my priorities today are helping martyrs' families, helping injured soldiers and people that have been displaced or affected by this war. It's because of these people that Syria is standing today, and we owe it to them to honor their sacrifice. A lot of my work involves ensuring that they have the essential means to reintegrate into daily life, whether it's prosthetics for the injured, or work opportunities for widows, or dignified arrangements for the displaced. If I'm helping Syrians, then ultimately I'm helping the president as well.
And what about martyrs? What is your strategy in working with such families?
Anna, they've sacrificed so much. It's our duty, moral duty, to ensure that we honor their sacrifice. It's well known that you should never leave a soldier behind on the battlefield. And the Syrian army has been working tirelessly to make sure that the right mechanisms are in place and legislations have been changed so that the needs of these families are met and they are also not left behind. My meetings with these families are in the aim of ensuring that these systems are accommodating and responsive to their needs. On a personal level, I'm humbled by their determination, their resilience, and their love of Syria. They are my biggest source of strength and hope for the future.
But why you would like this work seems to be disappear on the worldwide? I mean, newspapers, channels, they do not speak about your charity or what you are doing today.
I think that's a question you have to ask them.
And that's the reason we are here. So we spent a week with you, working hard, and we saw you during meeting with different peoples. Let's start from your visit in the hospital. What do you feel deeply inside when you are meeting with wounded soldiers?
I could tell you that I feel pain and sadness, but a lot of other people would say that as well. I think what's more important is what we do with our feelings, how we can channel those feelings into initiatives that can help these soldiers or victims rebuild their lives. So what's more important is what I'm doing rather than how I'm feeling.
And do you remember the story about the woman and his son? He's paralyzed. And what do you feel talking with his mother? What do you able to confirm her?
Again, what's important, I think, is that the social structures, whether it's medical, psychological, or economic, are in place to be able to help these people. That's what they're looking for. They're not looking for kind words or a pat on the back. They need real help to be able to rebuild their lives, and that's where my work focuses.
And what do you feel when you hear such an answer? I have no pain, I have no future, I have no motivation to continue living. Or, excuse me, I was shocked by the answer when the man told you, I have no opportunity to buy even a chicken for my family.
Unfortunately, that's not the only case. As much as our soldiers believe in what they're fighting for and why, even the strongest spirits find it difficult to suddenly adjust to having to be completely dependent on somebody else. They have sacrificed so much, and it's our duty to deliberately honor them and make sure that they are taken care of. And it's for that reason we have dedicated teams of professionals that reach out to soldiers and their families and work tirelessly to make sure that the structures are in place. As I said, the economic, psychological and medical structures are in place to help them rebuild their lives. Despite the challenges, and there are many, slowly but surely, these brave soldiers are finding their way again. They're contributing to society and even starting families. And in these troubled times, there are beacons of hope for all of us.
You take a great responsibility because you have, I don't know, thousands of requests, and you promise to everyone to do everything the best of you. Why? It seems to be impossible to help each person, to help each wounded soldier or displaced or family who has kidnapped.
You heard the stories as well as I did. Could you ignore them? That's impossible. In Syria, we believe in honoring our word. This is very important. And I offer the help because I'm confident that the necessary arrangements are in place to be able to address these needs. I'm able to mobilize a very strong, extensive network that has been built up over the years of government, civil society and private sector. And experience has meant that most of these requests can be handled through these established channels. But for me personally, every visit, every opportunity provides a new chance to identify shortcomings in the current systems and processes that need to be changed. And in this way, the effects are multiplied. And if the changes are made, then other people will no longer have to deal with the same problems.